And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and we're just about set to get this wild card series underway. Singy, game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Freddie Peralta. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go at the plate, Jake Fraley.
The left-hander, Jake Fraley.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and the series is underway. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Adames under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Jonathan India at the plate and takes high there. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Bounce to the left side, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. India at first, 1 gone. Fastball almost got him there.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
And he deals. That misses. Now 1-2.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out. That ends the frame. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here at American Family Field. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Green. What should we keep an eye on here?
Pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will eat.
Bottom of the first. Now a chance for Bryce Terang. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone. Strike one. To the right side, India. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That's in there. No balls, two strikes. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early.
Ouch, that one got him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. One gone, runner at first. And now here's the veteran DH, Christian Yelich. There's a strike. Swings through that high fastball.
No ball, two strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Man at first, one away. This one in the air. Under it. Corrals it. And there's two away.
Batting. The first baseman,
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Just missed. 2 outs. And it's through for a hit. Throw in halts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Willie Adames stands in. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Matt McClain. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Foul ball there.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Tyler Stevenson. And there's a foul ball. Yeah, the right-hander deals.
1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next pitch is outside. And misses inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's a hit. Mitchell fires it in. Rudder stops at second. And the first 2 reach to start the inning.
A couple of singles back to back. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now, Spencer Steer. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. The Reds looking to strike first here in game 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
2 on, 1 out. And here is TJ Friedl.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst-case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. Line drive. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rhys Hines, the next to hit for the Reds.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And there's the strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
No score here in the second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the lineup. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Two on, two outs. Right side. Chourio makes the play, and that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The wide to kick the pitch. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seven, the right field.
Next to hit, Jackson Chourio. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Batting in, the third baseman.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan India. Peralta back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. It's softly on the ground left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. This one high in the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Calls it in 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario. His first at bat was a strikeout. That pitch gets the inside corner. And it's 0-1. And the righty deals. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Here in Milwaukee, leading off, Garrett Mitchell.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and there's one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball popped up. They got it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. He was plugged in his first trip to the plate. That misses, and it's 1-0. High fly ball down the left field line. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Game 1 of this wild card series. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. And the right-hander back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. The wind and the pitch. swings through that.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
To first, that's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In the air, right field. Chorio makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Flied to right his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, Adames on the run, throw to first. That's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Reds 1 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Christian Yelich. And the pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. In there for strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and there's a hit. Well, back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming forward. A pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Yelich over at second. Hoskins at first with no outs. On the ground, right side. Slings to second. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras grounded out his first time. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball one. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he gets wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Candelario zips it to first, and that is the inning. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Peralta back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right
now. And stepping in is the speedy Rhys Hines. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 5th. And they'll do it again. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Ortiz calls it in to end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they still lead it 1-0. Back here at American Family Field. And now the right fielder, Jackson Sawyer. Pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. And that's outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A massive home run. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 1 so far. A little bit high. 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Popped up. Candelario gets under it. Makes the grab. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Flied to left his first time. That one fouled off. Center field. 2 away now.
Number 2, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two outs. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. On the corner for a strike. Up and in, now 2-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. That is the inning. Solo homer brings the Brewers even. All even now at 1-1. Back here in Milwaukee, Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now back,
The batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Right side. Terang over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman,
Jamer Candelario will hit next. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Two strikes. In the air to left down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And the Reds go 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Sal Frelick. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Ground ball right side. India fires over to first. One up, one down.
Now back. The designated hitter, Christian.
Yeah, now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
One down, base is empty. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Next pitch way upstairs. This one in the air right field. Hines on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there are two down.
Now back. First baseman, Reese.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Hoskins pushes it foul. The pitch. That one not close. Now 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the 7th here in game 1. All tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Now it's the Reds DH, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
The right-hander back to work. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Stepping in, Tyler Stevenson. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
There's a strike.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
One down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Frelick hustles to get it in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second with one away. And now it's going to be Spencer Steer. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Go-ahead run at second here in the late stages of game 1. Good eye right there. And it's second. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mitch White gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
clips the zone. Strike one. White goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Rhys Hines. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Close, but called the ball. 2-1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He scores, and it's 3-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Fought off foul. And a pitch. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. There's the strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Breaks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's down and away. To third. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Right there was on pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Case closed, and I ain't got a law degree. Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. And a pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. T.J. Antone loosening up for manager David Bell. Santiago warming up as well. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and This kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfield taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way off the line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Down. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chorio. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. Big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Strike 2. Tying run at the plate. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 1. We go to the 8th. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Joel Payens gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario. First pitch just misses. kicks and deals. And he grounds one to the right side. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. 0-1. A little bit high, maybe. And the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. Go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. TJ Antone on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
The center fielder,
The pitch. And that one missing low. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Check swing, no appeal. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with 3 bats.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one away.
the left fielder, number 10.
Next to hit, Sal Fraley. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Brewers down by a pair here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left. Candelario over to second, over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Yelich at the dish, known for his late inning heroics.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Antone over to first, and he's back standing. Just missed. 2 outs. Outside.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Reds holding on to a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 down. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Payans back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Chop to first. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Spencer Steer digs in now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Moll.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here comes a pitch. And for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1 to count.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. India drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. And strike 1 to the catcher. Bases empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's outside. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jackson.
So last chance for the Brewers. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. And what a play! Ball game. So the Cincinnati Reds take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Brew, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.